Thank you, Kevin. Once again, many thanks to the National Operations Center of Excellence and all you do to support us and Federal Highway, that is, and then the national TIM community. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. You know me, I hope, Jim Ostrich, the last man standing at FHWA's Managing Disruptions to Operations Team, TIM Program Office. And I'm actually joined today by my colleague Sharon Cuevas, who you will hear about here in momentarily. Today, we have 6 wonderful presenters, all presenting on advanced warning systems. This Talking TIM is the second of a 3-part series highlighting the successes of states during our Everyday Count 7 Next Generation TIM project, Technologies for Saving Lives. Again, we're covering advanced warning technologies, and those of you that attended last month, you can still, or did not, I should say, you can still access the presentations that were done on debris removal systems and post-crash care. So look for the links in the chat pod. Next slide. Here's our standard disclaimer. Obviously, you know, you'll hear about manufacturers and products and whatnot, and we as federal government do not endorse any products or manufacturers. We just share the information with you for you to do as you wish. Next slide. So today's webinar, you're hearing me now, and I'm going to go over the updates really quick here in a minute, and then I'll be going to all 6 of our presenters. Well, actually 7, starting with Sharon. And we think you'll find it very, very interesting. Please take notes, and if you have any questions, write them in the chat pod or just wait to the end to ask your question, as we should have enough time to answer all of them. Next slide. So real quick, the updates: Crash Responder Safety Week, fast approaching, November 17th through the 21st. Please, if you are a state entity and would like to, and we are asking you, a very strong ask of you to become an ally in action. The URL there's a form to become a Crash Responder Safety Week ally in action. Please complete it or just use the QR code there. We have already conducted one all states planning webinar. There is another one coming up on the 13th. Please, you know, participate. We want to hear from you. And actually, the first one we have had over 100 officials, and folks are really gearing up. The July, well, today's all states planning webinar, actually, I apologize. We had to reschedule it to next week, I believe the 31st, next Thursday, the 31st. Is that correct, Michelle?
No, that's actually the national committee meeting we rescheduled. The all-state planning webinar, the second one, is on August 13th. And the previous webinar that was done can be viewed now. Sorry, it should say view now, the CRSW all-state planning webinar from June 23rd. So I'll go ahead and make that update. Yes.
Thank you for keeping me in line. And very important, and bolded here, the last bullet, your thoughts on the 2025 Crash Responder Safety Week tagline, which you're going to see here in a moment. Next slide. Here you go. So on the left, you see 5 bullets of the 5 suggested taglines for this year. And the poll, please take a second or two to participate in this poll. It is very important, and today I will be making the selection of one of these 5s for CRSW 2025.
So, hi, Jim. This is Vaishali. What's great is that we have had taglines or themes over the last 9 years. This is the 10th year for Crash Responder Safety Week, and you can see some of the previous taglines or themes. And these 5 have been shared and developed with the National Committee for Crash Responder Safety Week and from input from that first webinar. And it was June 11th was the webinar, the first all states planning webinar. So we're hoping to debut the theme for 2025 at the next all states planning webinar. And that'll be on August 13th. So your vote is very valuable and helpful, and be great to see what you think in terms of the 5 candidates for this year.
Okay, thanks for Shally. Kevin, you want to show the results? Okay. Very good. So it looks like we have a clear winner. Safety starts with you. Slow down and move over. 45%. Second was, well, actually, second and was tied really between Drive with Care. First responders are everywhere and keep responders safe while they work to keep you safe.
Yeah, so these will go through the FHWA review process, and we will debut the final winner or the tagline for 2025 at the August 13th national all states planning webinar. Very, very great input. We've had input from 2 other groups, and so we'll combine these. Very cool.
Okay, thanks, Vishali. Thanks, Kevin. Moving on, next slide. So we always mention the sad facts of responder line of duty deaths. And here you see that we're up to 15 as of the 14th of this month. And boy, law enforcement is tracking ahead again this year. And right behind them are tow operators, 1 fire rescue EMS and 1 service patrol. So let's always keep that in mind, and why the training is so important to all of us. One day we'll beat this and get it way down, hopefully to 0 one day, if that's even possible, but we can try. Next slide. The training, boy, I can't wait. We're just shy of 800,000 since the summer of 2012. And you can see some performance there, the top 10 states progress since the June report. And but this is a big deal, and we need each and every one of you, us, to keep pushing the training. Next slide. And then again, we've highlighted our TIM training website, which is recently received a little improvement, if you will, to make it interactive with our audience, responder community, and trainers as well as non-trainers are invited to go, and you can view, I should say, and read the statistics for your state. So this is a big deal, and a way that you don't have to wait for the monthly reports. You can go directly to the site and see where your state stands in terms of those, the training. So next slide. And now again, my colleague Sharon Cuevas will talk to us about the TIM self-assessment. Sharon?
Thank you, Jim. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Oh, good. Thank you for giving me a moment to do a shout out for Save the Date, September 11th, 2025 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to conduct the annual Traffic Incident Management Self-Assessment Training. We're going to use this same NOCO, the National Operations Center of Excellence platform, and registration will be opening soon. We'll be doing a mass distribution out to existing TIM traffic incident management committees to get them to register for that upcoming training. The committees are really key in facilitating assessments within their states, in their urban areas, about what their strategies are on clearing incidents. And the TIM assessment is made up of approximately 41 questions in 3 different categories: strategic, tactical, and support categories. So the strategic types of questions ask about formal policies and understandings among TIM partners, ahead of incidents occurring, and help establish some performance measures and program evaluation metrics. The tactical questions within the TIM self-assessment covers on-scene response and clearance practices, traffic control, responder and motorist safety. And then the support questions are on interagency communications, data sharing, intelligent transportations, ITS for TIM, and traveler information. As background, in 2003, FHWA facilitated the initial assessments for traffic incident management programs in the largest 75 urban areas across the US. And representatives from public safety, fire, police, private sector partners, towing, all got together to start dialoguing on how to make it safer out there. So hopefully you can join us September 11th for that a 1-hour training. Registration is going to open soon. And back to you, Jim. Thanks a million.
Thank you, Sharon. And we're hoping to acquire Sharon permanently as part of our managing disruptions for or to operations team here at headquarters. Sharon's currently based out of Austin, and her background with over 20 years, I should have said this at the beginning, but it's worth saying now for sure, over 20 years of experience across operations and ITS research and safety domains. She's also an expert on emergency management, deploying with FEMA during disasters, and she also, besides the self-assessment, she's also oversees the big project regarding planned special events, the Olympics and soccer games, and also electric vehicle fires. So we're really excited to have Sharon on our team. So Sharon, thanks again. So the technologies, again, that we're talking about today, you heard some great information. I had all kinds of thoughts and comments that unfortunately won't be able to make, but I think our presenters did a phenomenal job, and we should take note of that. And if you're a state that is interested in any of these technologies, feel free to reach out to the presenters and/or my office, Vishali, Sharon, and we'll be glad to help you.